He had one line: he refused to cross no human flesh. He spent 3 whole days hiding among the dead. Finally a small cat showed up looking for food. The cat was on high alert, but it had no idea it just ran into Eli the hunter. He grabbed his supplies and kept heading west. On the road a woman was on her knees begging for help. She looked completely helpless, but Eli didn't go near her, even when she tried to lure him in. He didn't flinch for a single second, because he knew exactly what this was: a trap.
That you can smell hijackers a mile off.
6 raiders closed in from every direction. They told Eli to hand over everything he had, but they picked the wrong guy. The little boss hadn't even gotten a clear look, and his hand was already gone. The others rushed in immediately. Eli backed into the shadows under the bridge, used the terrain to funnel them in. The second they came charging through, he moved. In an instant the whole group was dropped. With that mess cleaned up, Eli crossed the wasteland and arrived at a rundown little town. The streets were packed with refugees. He pushed open the door to a general store, looking to trade for some supplies, but what greeted him was a gun in his face. The owner saw he was an outsider and was not taking any chances. Didn't even give him a chance to speak. But a second later, Eli just took the gun right out of his hands.
Just a customer.
Eli pulled out a dead music player and asked if someone could charge it. In exchange, he offered up a few packs of rare seasoning. In a world like this, nobody says no to that. While it was charging, Eli walked across to the bar, hoping to trade for some water. The moment a stranger walked in, every eye in the place turned on him, but Eli didn't care. He pulled out his goods and offered to trade for clean water. Right then, a pet cat jumped up onto the bar. Eli casually pushed it aside, and that set off the local thug boss standing nearby.
That was my cat.
He clocked Eli as an outsider and figured he could squeeze something out of him.
Don't want any trouble.
That's too bad.
Eli didn't want the trouble. He packed up his bag and started to leave, but these guys weren't letting him walk, so Eli had no choice. He set down his bag and drew his long blade. The thugs all rushed him at once, but every single one of them was just walking into their own death. Eli swung his blade clean and fast, put them all down with ease. In no time at all, everyone was on the floor. The fight got the attention of the man pulling the strings, the boss of this town, Carnegie. He saw what Eli could do and wanted him to join up and help grow his operation, but Eli had his own mission. He turned it down on the spot. Carnegie didn't give up though. If force wasn't going to work, he tried a different angle. He told Eli to stay the night and decide in the morning. Free place to sleep. Eli went ahead and said yes, but just as he was getting ready to rest, there was a knock at the door. He snapped to attention instantly, pulled his gun and aimed it right at the door, but the one who walked in was a woman dressed in something revealing.